I do love Controller Llama's antics. He's brilliant company, and you do know I'll actually be working on a Minecraft series with him very soon. We'll be working with the Attack of the B-Team mod pack, which is all this weird mad scientist stuff. So you know what he'll be like.
Yeah.
He'll probably be cloning people and stealing DNA samples from victims and goodness knows what. So it should be all fun, and it's always fun doing collaborations with him. I mean, we have in the past at all these events, doing interviews and
loads
and
of
whatnot.
crazy stuff.
Hopefully we'll go to Eurogamer again this year.
Yeah,
You want to go as press?
I might have to give it a miss because it'll be in the week, and I probably won't get the time off.
Oh, what? I
Yeah,
can't do this alone.
I know. How dare me? I'm doing work. You know. What have I become?
I'm sure me and Llama will come up with something.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
god. Don't want to know.
On the subject of Llama, me and him have been gathering an army of people on the Yogiverse Minecraft server. We've just been playing every now and again, messing around, having a laugh. A lot of things getting griefed and destroyed, but it's all in good fun, you know. It's
As
interesting
always.
to see.
Oh. Anyway, yeah. Oh god. At the bar, they had one of those toilet guys, and it was exactly like the episode of the IT Crowd.
Oh yeah.
So me and Kit, we go into the toilet, and we just go in there, and there was like the toilet guy who looked quite a lot like the one from the episode, standing in the corner, giving us this really indignant stare, and we just sort of go, yeah, right, mate, it's just. Then we end up like giving him money, and we're like, oh god, we gave him money for doing nothing. Like we did actually manage to go, unlike them in the show, but yeah, he didn't do anything. He just stood there staring at us, and we gave him money.
Why is he there to? I never get this thing. It's like the worst place you want somebody staring at you. With, you know,
It's just
you just stood there like, you know, I can't go if you're staring. Could you look the other way?
It's a
Kind
guy
of thing.
paid to watch people going to the toilet. Why is that a real thing?
Why is that a job?
And also, what was so weird was that he had like a bowl full of lollipops next to him.
Are you sure this guy was legit? Are you sure this was an actual pub
He wasn't
employee?
just like a cosplayer. He cosplayed the toilet guy.
No. What I mean is he just a dodgy guy who's gone into the loo with a bowl of lollipops and just stood there to see who notices?
Yeah. Well, no, that's what
Up to it, up to goodness knows what, with whatever nefarious deeds he planned to commit.
By coincidence, the real Moss was there at that weekend.
He was there on the Friday, and everyone. There is a guy on the MCM page who I know looks a lot like Moss, and he has cosplayed as Moss in the past, and everybody thought it was him, but this specific guy hadn't turned up that day. And so
He was filling in for him.
yeah, the real Moss was there from the IT crowd.
Oh god, that would have been hilarious if he'd gone into that toilet.
Of all the photos I saw of him there, he looks so awkward.
Yeah. I think that's.
But I don't know if that was deliberate or not.
I think he probably does it on purpose because he knows what people expect of him. He's very good at playing up to people's expectations. I think in reality he's nothing like what people think he is at all, but he just plays up to it just because that's what people think he's like. But yeah, anyway, yeah, and oh god, I told you the story, didn't I, about the person we met on the tube.
Oh, I think you did, yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
I'll tell it again, just for the sake of this.
just for the lols.
But yeah, anyway, we went on the tube after we'd finished at the bar, so this was like not that late. It was like, I don't know, like 10, maybe 11, no later than that. So we get on the tube, and eventually at one of the stops, this guy just got on with his girlfriend, who I presume she was his girlfriend anyway. She didn't say anything. And he's just like a normal looking guy, like smart casual dress. Kind of looked a bit like that guy Crabsticks, the YouTuber.
Oh,
But
right, yeah.
But it wasn't him, it was just that. He just looked a bit like him. Yeah, and he just, as soon as he sat down in front of us, he fixed Kit with this like icy stare, and then this small little sinister grin passed across his face, and then he just turned to Kit and says, "Well, well, well, we meet again, Nemesis." And I was like, what? So now I'm instantly completely weirded out by this, and I'm thinking, is this guy crazy? And then Kit responds, "Indeed we do." I was like, oh, okay, so you must have met this guy before or something. And then they engage in like a sort of charged stare off, like exchanging barbed words, like with real animosity between them. Like it's just so tense. I was like, what on earth is going on? And then the guy goes, "Oh, remind me of your name, Nemesis." And then Kit says, "Dr. Genesis. My name is Dr. Genesis." "And this is my son, Genesis Jr." He calls me his son because we both have beards.
Hmm.
And he goes, "Oh, and what's your name?" And then the guy goes, "Terry." The most evil name ever.
Terry is the most evil name in the universe. How dare you even speak that name?
The name that shall not be mentioned.
Terry.
Ooh.
Terry. Oh, Terry. Yeah.
So then, eventually we get off at the stop and leave the train, and as we're leaving, Terry gives us a calculating stare and says, "I'll be watching you." And we get off the train, and I was like, "Oh well, that's weird. So, where'd you meet your friend then?" And he's like, "Well, I've never met that guy before in my life." And he was deadly serious. He'd never met this guy before. He was just playing along with it.
That's creepy.
What the hell is going on?
So, ladies and gentlemen, the moral of the story is, please watch out for Terry. He is always watching.
Do not go on the Jubilee line.
Late at night.
Late at night, that's where he hides.
That's where he preys on the innocent
Only
and consumes his victims.
Only Dr. Genesis can stop him.
Oh, I always get stuck with the nutters on the bus sometimes, even here in Reading.
But it's just this guy, he did not look like a nutter. He was like, you know, like 20-something, smart casual dress. You know, he didn't look, and he wasn't drunk either.
How very strange. Most unusual.
Oh dear.
How very weird. So I wanted to, you know, as you're, you know, in a fit state to come back to the channel in all respects, what are we going to do? Because, you know, I still want to continue on with Spears on Starbound and see what becomes of that. And, yeah, we want to we want to continue that, and we want to see what games shall we play next.
Yes, what game shall we play? What sordid game?
I'm thinking Chivalry.
Chivalry.
Chivalry
Yeah,
would be a good
yeah.
series. I think.
I go for.
Have you seen the video of that played in low gravity?
Yeah.
Everyone just screaming and flying around. It's just crazy. It's even better when you play the Blue Danube over the top.
That's
It's
brilliant.
glorious.
Oh yeah, even without that, that game is brilliant.
Mm.
I just love charging at somebody with a pike, spamming the the shout button.
See, this is one of these games on my Steam list that I haven't installed or played yet.
You've
So
not played it?
this will be a first time for me playing.
I assumed you played it.
No, I haven't yet.
Oh,
I've seen
God.
many videos of it being played,
Oh,
but I've never.
You've not experienced it until you've played it.
Hmm.
Oh, it's brilliant.
What else has happened? Oh yes, we I know this is 3 months ago now, but we actually got a proper channel trailer done by somebody who's become very well known now. Actually,
Yeah.
Mr. Tyrone.
The Fedora ambassador.
He is Chief Scrublord, and he started off doing all these testimony videos for people's channels, and now he is.
Much tipping of the Fedora.
He's just, he's become sort of an internet celebrity, I guess.
Yeah.
And I'm really really glad that we got to
Yeah.
share some of that.
Does he even sell those videos anymore?
I'm not even sure, because we got ours done. We got our video done just before he really took off. So this was literally like a week before his subreddit exploded and everyone was going nuts over this guy, and he actually addressed all these people who were making him do silly videos about no scoping and MLG and all this other funny stuff. And yeah, he's got a YouTube channel now and everything.
Ah, brilliant.
And yeah, he's really made a name for himself, and he's made a lot of money. So he must be a really really happy guy at the moment. But I'm just really glad that we've got that lovely little bit of Tyrone on our channel, helping us along the way. Now I'm looking at the channel at the moment, and we're at 129 subscribers. So we must be doing something right. Slowly but surely, we're getting there.
Brilliant. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
It's always best to stay positive,
Accentuate the positive.
all in
Cool.
good time.
Well, should we leave it there?
Yeah, let's leave it
I
there.
think we've been talking for maybe about an hour.
Yeah, that's a good hour. That'll do, pig. That'll do, I think. And you will have to
donkey.
you will have to join us on Castle Crashers as well.
Yeah, definitely.
You can join our rage and everything, and that should be interesting as well. But yes, anyway, on that bombshell,
Good night.
good pie.